I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I traveled back and forth up until I was 7 from Brooklyn to Los Angeles.
What did you like doing as a kid? What was like
Oh, cars. I was very much into automobiles, so moving out to California, having a car culture. I mean, God, Cadillacs and Corvettes and Porsches. Okay.
At some point, did you get into filming of any sort of movies? Or?
Yeah, well, my father, God bless him, may he rest in peace, came over to my apartment once, brought me a Boulier 16 millimeter ready for sync sound with a Eura tape recorder. I now could go out and make movies.
And that's what you did?
That's what I did. The Boulier, which was a French camera, could have a magazine on it, so you could have like 400 feet of film. But that's a lot of money, so I would buy just the single 100-footers and open the camera up, stick it in there, and I'd make 1-minute movies. The pickup, I did the heist, I did some experimental things, and I would submit them to the local film festivals like Filmmaking and KCET. And one of these little student films, Adzam, which was 8 minutes, won the LA Film Teachers Association. It took me a day and a half to make and about 2 months to edit, black and white.
So for this first film that would turn out to be 8 minutes, it took 2 months, you made $25. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
Well, it cost me close to $1,500 to make, and it was just, it took, especially in post-production and post-sound. Shooting it was very inexpensive, but I did a lot of creative things that I used to do with my still camera, and now I was, digging holes and shooting people walking over me and, dangling the camera on a string and seeing what it does. It was fun. It was fun, but I knew I had to make money, and someone suggested that I try my hand at being an agent. I went to work for this guy, Robert Littman, and he had the Robert Littman Company. He had Gene Wilder, Ken Russell, Nick Rogue, Terry Garr, Oliver Reed, all of the Brits. And it was great. It was an on-hands learning experience.
So tell me, I see here some other names. I see Ray Liotta as an example.
So I moved on to 20th Century Artists, which was a mom-pa company. And this guy, Ray Liotta, comes in with an attitude and, kind of a Pop Marks face, which is hard for an actor. And, we were getting him out there, and I got him in front of Melanie Griffith, and he did something wild and left us instantly for a bigger agency. Lisa Kudrow was a groundling. Took her on. Her first pilot was Frasier, which she was fired off of that night because she was too dry. But 3 months later, the same director liked that dryness and remembered it and put her in Friends. In the children's department, Bonnie Leike and Ruth Hansen had a young kid named Leonardo DiCaprio, kind of had an egg face. And we put him in this film called This Boy's Life with Robert De Niro. Everyone thought it would be nothing. Didn't make its money back. So the next film, a friend of mine was producing called Gilbert Grape. But there were no lines in it. And when Leo read it, he said, well, he didn't read it. He through the pages. He said, there's no lines in this stuff. And I said to him, it's not about lines. Sometimes it's about reacting to what someone says. And it can be done facially, it can be done. Anyway, he ended up taking him. I bet him $100, and I won because he was nominated for an Academy Award. I think that it's about content, it's about what you're saying, not what it looks like, not who's in it. It's all about what you're saying, and it can be out of focus, just as long as you're saying something important.